Hey guys, hope you had a good week. I know it's been a while. Um, Today I wanted to talk about something fairly important. You, if you're with me, have been dieting for a couple of weeks now, a few weeks. Um, and I've talked about cheat days, right? The days that you take off. Now, I want to talk about what you do when you mess up. When you go out with friends or walk by your favorite place or, like me, happen to drive by a Krispy Kreme donuts that has a sign that says hot now. And you drive and you say, okay, man, I'll just get one. And then you walk in and you get four. And they say, for $2 more, you can get 12. And you say $2 for 8 more donuts. That's an impossible deal to pass up. And you get those donuts. You get all 12 hot glazed donuts and you eat them. You eat all of them. Okay. Now, if you looked it up, you know that one Krispy Kreme donut is, I think, in the area of 300 calories. Maybe 250. Somebody said 250. So 250 times 12, that brings us to a grand total of 3,200, which is more than my maintenance for the day. That's puts me over calories. Over maintenance, obviously blew the diet, and then some. I am now at negative progress. So what do you do? Now this is me, Krispy Kreme. You can do this anywhere. McDonald's, French fries, ice cream, what have you. What do you do? I think a lot of people in this scenario will say, well, I already had the donut, so I might as well get the iced coffee, iced blended coffee. Or for lunch, I might as well have whatever I want, sushi or Big Mac or I don't know what. Whatever, right? This is not the thing to do. The thing to do is also not to throw up, not to hate yourself, not to guilt trip yourself, not to quit on the diet for a whole week, okay? These are not the things to do. Here's the thing to do. Calculate all the calories, figure out all the macros, do all that, and realize where you are. Obviously, I was loaded on carbohydrates and loaded on fat, so I had protein left. And I was negative. So what do? I went to the gym, and I busted my ass. Okay? I exercised as hard as I could, as heavy as I could. I put workouts in between my workouts. Okay? And then I did an extra 30 minutes of cardio on top of the 30 minutes I already do. Okay? This actually put me at a deficit. Okay? It put me so that I had 600 calories. Now with those 600 calories, I went to the grocery store and I got a whole chicken and I ate a whole baked chicken, which made it so that I hit my protein. And that's what you do. Alright, now, I'm not going to advocate doing this every day because with a crap diet like that, your insulin's going to spike, you're going to be putting a lot of stuff to fat anyways. It's not a healthy way to eat, it's not a great way to eat. Don't eat a dozen donuts a day and then go bust your ass in the gym. I mean, you could. You actually probably could. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just going to say that. I wouldn't recommend it. But on the days that you do go over, okay, if that happens, and we're all human, we're all people, we make mistakes, we indulge. What's the point of having taste buds if you're not going to excite them from time to time? What's the point of having a stomach if you're not going to fill it with junk food from time to time? So, it's okay to do that. But make yourself work a little harder on that day. And you don't have to do what I did and make your calorie deficit. That's fine. You know, make it so that you can do what I did and eat a whole chicken and still hit everything. You know, exercise harder, create a deficit, maybe have some healthy food, try and have like a salad. I drank 2 gallons of water that day. That I'm also going to recommend. If you do this with junk food, drink a lot of water. I drank 2 gallons of water that day to really just help flush everything out, pass it through my system, and it really helped because like 2 dozen hot donuts just sits in your stomach. So I drank a ton of water, just a ton of water, and kind of helped flush it out. And I felt a lot better by the end of the day actually, because somewhere around I think within 30 minutes of eating all of them, I was just like, I just want to nap, I just want to throw up and go to sleep, and I didn't because I had work to do. So that's what you do: drink a ton of water, exercise, really work your butt off that day, okay? Work your tail off. I was ready to pass out, And I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going until I knew that I had done enough exercise to create a caloric deficit so that I could eat a ton of protein and still hit my protein. Because that's what I care about. You just exercise until you put yourself at that deficit that you're supposed to be at. You can do that. Work yourself down to that 600 calorie deficit, okay? And do a little bit extra just in case. You never know. You figure when you do calories, you want to do over anyways. You never know. They put a little bit of extra glazing on 5 of those donuts or who knows what. Anyway, so that was my Monday. I hope you had a good Monday. I hope you guys have been doing well on your diet. Even after all of that, I gained about half a pound from what I'd been weighing throughout the week, so I was at 272. I didn't weigh myself today, I didn't have time, so I don't know where I'm at today, and I'm going to go eat dinner. Actually, I'm going to eat another whole chicken because I had to skip lunch, so I'm liking the whole chicken today, so I'm going to eat like just a whole roasted chicken. I'm a big guy, so I can just put that down. That's like not a problem. But a whole roasted chicken, I'm going to have that for dinner, and that's going to should put me right into my protein and calories. But that's what I'm going to do. So there's the tip, okay? When you break the diet, don't then say, I effed up and I'm just going to go be fat again. I'm going to quit. Don't quit, all right? We make mistakes. The trick is to make it right. The trick is to fix it, okay? That's the thing. You can make a mistake. Make it right. And that's what I did. I went and I busted my ass and I did what I had to do to make it right. This doesn't apply just to a diet. This applies to life. Bust your ass, make it right, and at the end of the day, you're going to feel a lot better once you digest everything. You should feel a lot better about the whole thing. All right.